This is a compassionate guided meditation when you don't feel good enough. To begin with, get in a comfortable position, either lying down or sitting. Ideally, you should be in a location where you won't be interrupted during today's meditation. Allowing yourself to get settled in your seat or where you're lying. Take a few deep, cleansing breaths to help center you in your body. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out. Noticing the sensation of the rise and the fall of your belly with each in-breath and out-breath that you take. Allowing your gaze to soften and your eyelids to close, either partially or fully. Feeling centered and relaxed in your body to get ready to take this journey today. Allowing your breath to return to its own natural rhythm and pace. Letting yourself breathe naturally as you do, without you trying to control your breath. Just noticing the rhythm and the pace of your in-breath and your out-breath, and how your breath can soften your body and nourish you with each inhalation and exhalation of your breath. Shifting your awareness to the rise and the fall of your chest. With each inhalation and exhalation of your breath, feeling your lungs expand and then soften. Noticing the sensation of your beating heart within your chest. Take a moment to check in with your heart by asking your heart what it is that you need today during this meditation to help you feel supported and to help you explore this feeling of not being good enough. Letting your heart give voice to what it is that your heart needs. And letting your heart speak wisdom and what it is that your heart needs in order to feel supported. Now I invite you to ask your heart what it is that this feeling of not being good enough is all about. Just allowing yourself to hear whatever it is that your heart has to say. Maybe a word or phrase, maybe there's silence or uncertainty. Being as you are in this moment. Now ask your heart how long this feeling of not being good enough, how long has this feeling been around? If you had to put an age on this feeling of not being good enough, what age would it be? For many of us, this feeling of not being good enough is not something that's new or unfamiliar to us. Something that's come and gone, different points in our life, different situations or circumstances that have come about that have made us feel as if we're not good enough or as if we don't belong. acknowledging whatever it is that your heart has to say, allowing yourself to be curious and non-judgmental as your heart gives voice to this feeling of not being good enough. Now I want you to bring to mind a dear friend or a loved one or a teacher or a mentor or some other being that you feel has the qualities of compassion and wisdom that can help teach you and mentor you and give you exactly what it is that you need to help you feel supported in this feeling of not being good enough. So this may be an actual friend that you have or a loved one, could be a spiritual being, could even be a pet or some other type of being. Looking for a being that has qualities of compassion, loving kindness, and unconditional love and support for you. As this being materializes in your mind, feeling the sensation of what it's like to be in the presence of this being. These loving qualities of wisdom and compassion and loving kindness, gentleness and support. This being is all-knowing. They know where you've been in your life. They know exactly what's going on in your life currently. They also know the deepest desires of your heart. This being, this visitor, compassionate friend of yours, has words of wisdom for you. Allowing yourself to receive whatever it is that this compassionate friend of yours has to say. This compassionate friend of yours knows exactly what you need right now to help you feel a sense of support and compassion and to help you manage this feeling of not being good enough. With each in-breath, allowing yourself to be more open to receiving the gift of wisdom that this compassionate being has for you. And if it feels right, you can allow this compassionate being to offer any type of support that you need right now to feel a sense of love, kindness, and compassion. So that might mean maybe this being is embracing you, letting you know that it's okay. Or maybe there's a respectful distance between you and this visitor. Whatever feels comfortable for you and feels right and resonates with you. Just being as you are and letting that be okay. This compassionate friend, this being, has words of loving kindness for you. You are loved. You are good enough. I support you. It's okay. I accept you as you are. Sitting for a moment as these words make a journey to your heart. If you feel some resistance to these words, that's okay too. Just noticing the resistance, but allowing yourself to hear those words of loving kindness anyway. Not being judgmental of yourself, you're just being as you are in this moment. As this being, this compassionate friend of yours stands by your side, they also have a gift for you. This can be a visible gift of some sort, or it could be some kind of quality that they feel that you need to help you feel loved and supported. Whatever gift this might be, it's a special gift. It's exactly the gift that you need to help you on your journey of not feeling good enough. This compassionate friend also wants you to know that you're not alone in your suffering. They want you to know that many people experience feelings of not being good enough or fear of not being accepted or loved, and that it's okay to feel that way sometimes. And as you get ready to part from this being, letting yourself sit in the presence of what it's like to feel loved, to feel supported. And recognizing that this compassionate friend of yours, this being, is within you. And that you can access this friend, this being, anytime that you need. In times of suffering, times of not feeling good enough, it will be there to support you along the way in your journey to be compassionate toward yourself, to be kind, and to be loving toward yourself. Gently bringing your awareness back to the sensations in your body by noticing your breath's natural rhythm and pace, feeling the rise and the fall of your belly with each inhalation and exhalation of your breath. Gently waking your body up by wiggling your toes and wiggling your fingers, maybe swaying in your seat, using any other type of movement that's gentle, that feels good. Just to bring your awareness and your body back to the present moment. And when it feels right, opening your eyes, scanning your environment, noticing any shapes or colors that might be there, or any sounds that you hear. And remembering that we all feel not good enough sometimes, but this compassionate friend of yours is a part of you, it's within you, and it will be there to support you along this journey. And you can always return to this meditation anytime you need to help you feel supported and to help you express compassion toward yourself in times of not feeling good enough.